Greetings and welcome to the Reparenting Daily podcast. In this podcast, we'll dive deep into reparenting, exploring all of the tools and resources that you'll need to help you along your journey. This podcast is divided into 3 sections. The first is a daily reading. The second is a discussion of the reading, followed by suggested journal prompts. And the last section is a peaceful meditation for closing. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whenever and wherever you're joining us. I'm so glad you've joined us today on this journey of healing and growth. If it's your first time here, welcome. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this podcast wherever you're following. Your support helps us to reach more people who may benefit from this very important work. And also, if you're enjoying this content, please consider leaving us a 5-star review on Apple or Spotify. It really makes a huge difference in allowing us to spread the word and to build a supportive community. Now, just a quick few updates before we dive in. First, I'd like to invite you to join our new Patreon community. By becoming a member, you'll gain access to many resources, and we'll also gain access to 3 weekly meetings. On Sundays, we have a group meditation. On Tuesdays, we have a book club discussion. And on Thursdays, we have an open topic conversation. You can find out more details about this if you go to the Reparenting Daily website and check out the community tab. In addition to that, we've also created a WhatsApp group to foster daily connection and support where you can reach out and find other fellow travelers along the journey. It's just one of the many ways we're building their network of resources to help you along your reparenting journey. The next announcement I'd like to share is that I just released 2 new books designed to enhance your reparenting experience. The first is a Reparenting Daily journal. This journal aligns with the podcast and is structured by monthly themes with weekly sub-themes to guide your reflections. Starting on January 1st in 2025, the coming year, this journal will follow along with each episode of the podcast, offering an interactive way to deepen your practice of reparenting while staying engaged. You can find this on Amazon, and you can also find it on the website if you go to the bookstore tab. The second book is Fairy Tales for Reparenting, Volume 1. This is a deeply personal project that's close to my heart. It's a collection of fairy tales crafted to inspire hope, connection, and healing for your reparenting journey. These stories are specifically designed to help you reconnect with your inner child and find joy, creativity, and reconnect to those tender emotions through storytelling. Think of it as a playful yet profound companion on your reparenting journey. Volume 1 is now available, and I'm also working on the 2nd and 3rd volumes that will be coming earlier next year. You can find both of these books on the Reparenting Daily website under the bookstore tab, or you can search them directly on Amazon. Now, looking ahead, as we approach the 2nd year of this podcast, we're excited to introduce more interactive and engaging content. We'll continue to build on things we've achieved so far while taking our community and the reparenting journey to the next level. It's really about continued growth, continued iteration, and continuous improvement. Much like the process of nurturing the bonsai tree, our reparenting journey requires our consistency and care. So thanks for being here and for supporting this project, and also for committing to your healing journey. Now, without further ado, let's dive into today's practice. Today's reading is from the book Assertiveness, How to Stand Up and for Yourself and Still Win the Respect of Others by Judy Murphy. Today we're looking at Chapter 1, How Do You See Yourself? To know oneself, one should assert oneself. Albert Camus. That's a quote. To begin, it helps to first understand how you see yourself. This means looking at who you are, what you believe about yourself, and where you think you fit in the social hierarchy. Understanding these is important because they affect your ability to communicate assertively. For instance, if you see yourself in a negative light, you will have difficulty standing up for yourself. You may feel intimidated when asked a direct question or for your opinions. You may even lack the confidence to look someone squarely in the eyes when speaking to them. Asking for clarification about a policy at work may be only slightly less painful than a heart attack. In addition, with a limiting self-perception, you focus too heavily on negative traits. Thoughts such as, I'm not very good at handling conflict, or I don't feel comfortable saying no to someone in authority, or I don't know how to ask for what I want, may reverberate in your mind each time. You find yourself faced with a situation in which you need to trust yourself. Your self-doubt may cause you to remain silent and confuse self-preservation, preventing you from effectively expressing your needs and wants. This can be illustrated in Catherine Stockholm's novel The Help, which focuses on the lives of African American maids working in white households in the segregated South of the 1960s. In several touching scenes, the main character, Abeline, gently tells her young charge, May Mobley, you is kind, you is smart, you is important. Something the child's own mother would never tell her. The irony is that Abeline doesn't believe those same things about herself. She is afraid to make eye contact with her employers, walks a painted gait, and certainly doesn't stand up to the unreasonable demands she faces from family for who she works with. This passive character does not see her in high regard. As a result, she is unable to be assertive. She lets others talk down and walk over her. Abeline's self-perception prevents her from effectively standing up and speaking out. Welcome back. As we look at the first chapter of Judy Murphy's Assertiveness, How Do You See Yourself?, we explore the foundational concept of self-perception and how it shapes our ability to assert ourselves. It emphasizes that our internal narrative and self-image often stems from past experiences and societal conditioning, which can either empower us or hold us back. By examining how we see ourselves, we can begin to understand the barriers to expressing our needs and opinions confidently. This chapter resonates with themes of self-awareness and transformation. We recognize limiting beliefs of self-doubt. We open the door to shifting those perspectives. This self-exploration is crucial for developing assertiveness, allowing us to advocate for ourselves without fear or apology, and building healthier, more authentic relationships. As we move on to the journal prompts, number 1, how do I currently see myself, and how has my self-perception been shaped by my past experiences? What beliefs about myself may be holding me back from asserting my needs and boundaries? And number 3, what steps can I take to begin shifting my self-perception to support a more confident and assertive version of myself? Thanks for being here, and as always, take care of yourself and do be well. And now, let us move on to the final section, the daily meditation. This is an unguided meditation, and I will simply provide some music where you can take some time to relax. Please feel free to choose a location and a place where you feel safe and where you can be undisturbed for the next 10 minutes. You can choose to be sitting, standing, laying down, as you like, whatever makes you comfortable. Thanks for being here, and enjoy the meditation.